What's up? I'm Tamtu for Zoomin TV Games. I'm here with Nick Yu for Mighty No.9. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's E3 been for you?
Great. Nice E3.
Yeah. How's the reception been to the game so far?
Awesome, actually. I've seen a lot of people playing the game, and in the Square Enix booth, there's always a huge line going on, so I like it.
Right. Excellent. What we really like is how it came together through the crowdfunding at first. So how was that compared to the more traditional way of developing a game and traditional publishing?
Much more freedom, actually. So, the IP will be ours. We can do whatever we want with it. For example, here's a T-shirt I'm wearing right now. And if this was with a normal publisher, we actually have to get their permission and ask for all kinds of questions before we can get this made. But this one, they pretty much said it. You know what? We're going to E3. Let's make some T-shirts. And 1 week or 2 weeks later, it happened. Right. So that kind of freedom is awesome for game creators, and we really enjoyed it.
All right, so with how successful it was and actually landing a publishing deal so you can get it on disc as opposed to digital at first, are you already planning to expand the franchise? Or?
As a game creator, and I always say this, because when you make a game, you don't think just one. You always think about, what can I do with with this game? What can I do next? So there's definitely the thought of a sequel or maybe a spin-off or anything like that inside his head already. I mean, it's probably there from the start. Yeah. So we're gonna see what's the best way to do that, and we'll just explore our options for sure, and we'll see what happens.
So can we kind of confirm a sequel as well, or do you just want to focus on the game as it is so far? And
we had to finish this game first, and then see how people like it and the general feedback that we get from the fans. So at this point, we don't have anything confirmed, but we're definitely thinking about the next one.
All right, so the fans, as you mentioned, the fans who really support this project are most of them are like me, fans of the old school of Mega Man style kind of game. Do you think the current generation of gamers, like kids, some of us have kids already, do you think they're still hardcore enough with this kind of game style?
I believe so, because the way we tune this game's difficulty is that it's challenging enough for the hardcore gamers, and we have 4 difficulty levels that you can choose from, and the gameplay is simple enough for newcomers or even people who doesn't really play action games to easy to get into. So definitely, I believe any kind of gamers can get into this game.
So the game is coming out on a lot of platforms. Was there any limitations or restrictions to how you had to make the game in order to make it run on older systems as opposed to using the full power of generation systems at all?
Because we're using Unreal 3 engine to develop this title, and there wasn't too many hurdles that we have to go through, because the engine itself is really flexible, and that's kind of why the main reason we chose Unreal 3. So from that standpoint, there wasn't any big hurdles. But for the handhelds, originally we thought it's going to be just simple port, but it turns out to be not just simple ports. We actually have to rebuild the game from a certain point. So that's going to take a little bit longer than we originally thought. So Mighty No.9, all the consoles, so to name, PC, Mac, Linux, PS3, PS4, and Xbox 360, Xbox One, Wii U are coming out on September 15th for North America, and then September 18th for worldwide. And 3DS and PS Vita are going to follow that a little bit later. So there you have it.
All right, excellent. So out of all the numbers, which one is your favorite personally?
Well, my new business card has number 7 on it. So that's the character I really like. He has the kind of personality of a samurai or a warrior, and the way he speaks is kind of in that direction. So he's a really cool guy.
So do they reflect any of the team members who were part of the team?
I actually don't want to answer that question.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right.